Hello! Today we're going to be talking about the extinction of Megalodon and how it happened. So this is the Megalodon, you guys probably already know that. The Carcharoclys Megalodon. It was the apex predator of the seas. It hunted massive whales like this one, and it could fit an adult in her mouth with such ease. It could easily fit 3 or 4 adult humans in her mouth. The Carcharoclys megalodon is still an unknown mystery and why it went extinct, but there are some very popular theories on how it got extinct, and today I'm going to be showing you those theories. So theory number 1 is because of Leviathan. As you can see here, Leviathan is completely demolishing and decimating this megalodon here. Leviathan was a head-to-head direct competitor with the megalodon, and it did head-on-head clashes with the megalodon and ate the megalodon's food. Both Leviathan and megalodon ate Piscobalina, which was a type of prehistoric whale that was very slow and couldn't echolocate, giving them both the advantage. But Megalodon couldn't echolocate either, so it would have to sneak up from the back or the behind because it was much too slow to sneak up on it head-on. The Leviathan, however, had echolocation, and it was better equipped to hunt whales with its massive sharp teeth and more heavy body structure. It could easily just slam into them and paralyze him and destroy him. The Megalodon, however, would have to use sneaky tactics. And during the end of the Pleistocene era, that's when the Ice Age started. And that was trouble because when it gets colder, there's not enough algae because the algae can't survive. And if there's not enough algae, then there's not enough krill. And if there's not enough krill, then there's not enough whales. And that means there's not good enough food for the megalodons. So then the Megalodon and the Leviathan both had a problem, but the Leviathan could solve it and the Megalodon couldn't. The Leviathan could easily just swim over to the Arctic because of its massive body and fat that would trap in the heat. The Megalodon, however, couldn't go that far or that deep because its body was made out of cartilage, which was very easily crushed, unlike the bony Leviathan. Even modern-day sharks are made out of cartilage and can't go as deep as sperm whales or beluga whales. A full adult megalodon could grow up to 18 meters long, which is about 10 adult males stacked on top of each other. The Leviathan could only grow about 17 meters long, but it was like, at that point, when you're that massive, it doesn't really matter if you're 17 or 18 meters long. The lower size estimate for a Leviathan was only 13 meters. Scientists estimated it could be anywhere from 17 to 13 meters long. And for display, we just have a little human there chilling. And Piscobalina, we already went over this. And then, 3 million years ago, that's when the first signs of the modern great white shark appeared. And most of you guys are probably like, great white shark, what's that gonna do? But the great white shark was a direct competitor to the Megalodon and eating all of its food. And it was much quicker and faster than a Megalodon. The great white shark could easily and much more quickly eat the Megalodon's food than an actual Megalodon could. And since it was much smaller, it required much less food than a Megalodon did. To sustain a Megalodon required at least 2 tons of raw fat and protein per week. A great white shark, on the other hand, only required about half a ton per 2 weeks, which is much less. It could easily sustain itself by eating a couple of fish and dolphins. Megalodon, however, had to go for big game since it was so huge. It had to eat massive things like blue whales and piscobalaena, but it couldn't do that because Leviathan was dominating that, and it couldn't eat the smaller fish because great whites were dominating that, so it just got the leftovers. As you can see here, the great white was much smaller than a megalodon, enabling it to go into deeper areas because the smaller it is, there's less direct pressure putting onto it, so it could go around 1,000 feet deeper than a megalodon could, enabling them to eat more food. And because of how lightweight it was, it could swim much faster and go to much deeper and more climate drastic areas. The Carcharoclis megalodon finally did go extinct about 2.6 million years ago. And don't let Hollywood trick you. They are completely 100% extinct. If they were still alive, then scientists would have figured out much before Hollywood did. And that's about it. Make sure to like and subscribe on the video. And if you like this video, make sure to share it with all your friends and tell them about how awesome it was. We really put a lot of work and effort into our videos, so it means a lot to us if you show some support and like and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and bye.